Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zoronden, and you are tuned into my StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm Let's Play, and we are loading up mission number 2. Skip that. I'm, of course, playing on Brutal, and as I said in episode 1, if you did tune in, I am skipping a lot of the cinematics, that kind of stuff, because a lot of YouTubers have already focused on that, and that is very nice, very good. In fact, I have played through the campaign as well. But now that we're about a week into the Heart of the Swarm, I want to do a Let's Play on just the gameplay content. I want to focus on trying to beat down the computer, trying to do missions quickly, seeing how well I can do it, and of course, failing miserably at all of that. So, we're going to focus on the missions, and I hope you join me for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I do have a link up to episode 1 if you want to check that out, please do. And let's get into mission 2. It's going to be Carrie and Jimmy running around the compound here. And of course, Jimmy's kind of a little nice escort there. He's gonna have fun following me around like a little puppy dog. And kinetic blast that guy, and there's an extra marine here than there was on hard. I noticed that right there. And I think this is just a group of marines on hard. I'm not sure about that. That's also a little extra. And that's what a lot of this level is going to be. A little bit of bonus units, things like that. One thing you can do here is you can completely skip that group. I've already noticed that. That's something I like. And you can actually skip a lot of these groups. Obviously, there's a couple here that you can't skip simply because they are kind of scripted for you to get your abilities. But notice there, I just did the lift and then started running. The NPC guys did a lot of the damage there, and I was able to just move on. We'll go ahead and snipe him off just to get him out of my way. Again, a lot of guys in here are just going to be occupied by the NPCs, so you can keep moving, and there's no real reason to take them out. Grab that heal Q, and we'll get into this event. The NPCs are going to run up, and look at that, I'm already there in a minute 40. A little cutscene here. There isn't much you can do about that. You do have to sit through that.
Can you open side door A12?
Of course, if you're playing the first time, I obviously recommend you play through all this campaign stuff. It is a good campaign, a fun story, a little cheesy, but that's what we love from Blizzard, and that's kind of what we expect.
I won't ask you to do that.
Definitely play through all that. It is well worth it. And as I recommended in my first replay, if you guys want some story-based for this, if you want that kind of stuff, check out Husky StarCraft or Jesse Cox YouTube. Both have really good features. Oh boy, I'm actually having some issues here. And I wasn't paying attention, died. Brilliant. Yeah, F10, and game load last checkpoint. Anyways, Jesse Cox and Husky StarCraft have really good replays of Heart of the Swarm Up, and both do focus completely on all the lore stuff, which you can watch. So if that's what you want to check out, if you haven't checked that stuff out yet, go ahead and check that out, because mine's going to be all gameplay, and that's just what I want to do. That's what I'm feeling. And again, I feel like that hasn't really been hyped up much yet, so that is why this is that.
Come in, Valerian. The main corridor is blocked.
And I'll try not to die more like that.
A12.
Luckily, my mission time's still down because of the cool load
the Zerg specimens got loose in the attack.
Checkpoint thing. You don't have to play the whole mission over. And I'm not truly doing a speed run, so I'm not at all worried about my actual time.
We'll handle them.
The door will open
I'm
in
just
3, 2,
trying to do it efficiently. Not speed, but efficiency. So you're gonna notice I'm standing behind the NPCs and stuff this time. Oh boy, I wanted to shoot that baneling and then get it off. So I'm sitting near that recovery thing. Oh, is Jimmy gonna die? It doesn't say anything about letting Jimmy survive, oddly enough. Anyways, here we go. I don't think I need to... No, I go into the Zerg room. That door just doesn't open on hard with the red units coming out of it, so I wasn't used to whatever that was. Alright. There are going to be a few units here and there I do need to pick off. But there'll be plenty of units also occupied with wings and such. And, you know, obviously don't get overzealous like I did right away there. But you can still skip a few units here and there. Let the guys engage with each other. Oh gosh, I thought there was a healing orb here. Oh, I'm gonna die again because I got careless. Okay, don't do what I'm doing, guys. Wow, I'm screwing up like a royal noobtard. Alright, we're gonna take this a little smarter here. I believe a nice speed run of this level could be made as long as you know where all the heal orbs are. If I played it enough, I think I could really make one. Not being a speedrunner, I'm not going to do that, but I'm sure somebody like Railcoon or somebody will find that and find a real nice way to do this level pretty quick. I think it can be done, and I would love to see it, which I'm sure I will see
Come on,
eventually.
darling. We gotta make it through those doors.
So we're going to lift up these guys and actually take them out this time instead. I don't want to waste a kinetic blast on Lynx. Shoot, Carrie! Oh my gosh! Use a kinetic blast on the bigger units. It does about 300 damage, so you want to take advantage of that. I think there used to be a heal cube here on the lower difficulties, so they're actually removing heal cubes on you, which is quite dangerous, to be honest. If you think they're there and they're not suddenly. Focus on the Marauder there. The lanes are easier to take out. There we go. Simple enough. Moving on.
My hair's got more
There's a
gray in it.
cube I could definitely use.
And my hair's got more Zerg.
And yes, her hair's got more Zerg.
We made
Oh,
it.
what a lame line. Oh, that Baneling not gonna get me today. I'll blast that Roach. Move on.
gotcha.
Yeah, the Banelings and Roaches definitely aren't
moving.
here on the
They're
easier
about to seal the
difficulties. I
area.
just see a lot of Lings, really.
Sweeping.
And you can blow these up, by the way. I don't know why you would, but kind of cool. I like blowing things up, I suppose. And oh no, an Ultralisk. What I like to do is assist the Ultralisk on the debris,
Let's see how it
then
likes a
kinetic blast him. And I actually don't recommend
a
that
lot of
on harder
damage here.
difficulties. Oh my gosh. I need a heal cube now.
Heading out.
I think,
It's a mess
near
down
one.
here.
but we do have to
We've
take out
been
this
through
squad
worse
first.
together.
Let's lift that ghost up. He's going to cause a lot of damage. There we go. Oh, his body fell through the floor. There, we got a heal
Heading
cube.
out.
That is what I needed. Oh my. Should have some
Lord,
Lings.
woman.
Ooh, another
How
Ultralisk.
many
Gonna work on
Zerglings
him.
did you make?
Yeah.
If you
I may
time
have
it
gone a little
right, like
overboard.
now that he's really low,
That section is almost locked down.
there we
have to
go.
get through
See, you
the
can do
security
something like
door.
that. Very nice. I like that.
Work to be done.
I want that thing in
Sweeping.
the juice. I don't know what it is. Kinetic blast barrier, and we're through to the next
Heading out.
checkpoint. Just keep running, running, running.
We made it.
Are you
And
surprised?
a few more guys in here.
Keep going.
Lift
There's only
them
one
up,
more door
snipe
between
out
you
the
and the
Marauder.
train station.
Die, Marauder. The Marine. Your DPS is more than high enough to avoid the killing the medic right away.
I sense a lot of
Of course, if you
dominion in
kill
the
the
next
medic right
room.
away, you probably clear through them quicker.
Looks like a rough
So
fight.
there's some nasties
They have
in
caged
here.
Zerg in there. We can use
Um,
this console to set them loose.
The gas will only
Or
kill
we
the
can use it to
soldiers, but I'm
activate the
pretty
gas
sure I can
defenses.
quickly snipe off the tank with a kinetic blast. So I'm going to gas the room, because if you let the Zerg loose, there's a lot of Zerg in there. I'm worried there's going to be Banelings, and I'd rather deal with a siege tank than Banelings. So,
Covering ground.
there
Gas
we
didn't
go.
get all
Snipe
of
off
them.
the tank.
Oh,
Work
well,
on the
it
one
evened the
Goliath.
odds. Let's
Oh
hit
yeah, it doesn't do too much damage. And then the kinetic blast will be ready for the second one. Boom, there we go. We're through that room. Pretty simple. Moving on. A
Heading
few
out.
Marines here. I'm going to target the
Gotcha.
medic there if I can find her. And then we'll
Taking
take
a
them
lot of
out
damage here.
easily. And there
On the same
should be a
page.
heal cube in this
This
room.
place is almost locked down.
No, there
Let's
isn't.
go.
Hopefully it will heal me then. Oh, there's going to be one on the train we're getting on.
We made it.
Great.
The tram is about to leave. Right.
Can we get on it?
Pushing
There we
ahead.
go.
Jim, we're in full.
Jimmy! Oh, I don't
I
need it.
gotcha.
I don't need it. Awesome. All right, so this was pretty simple area. You defend the the 6 engines rather,
The Dominion have breached the tunnel.
and I think you can let 5 of them die. So you, in theory, you could just sit around 1 and defend it. The first time I played through, I lost 2, I
out.
want to say, and I mean, obviously, I was fine with 2.
Time
The
for
interesting
payback.
thing is the mission objectives do not say, like, defend all 6 or something like that.
Work to be done.
What is... There's no...
Right.
Why was there red down there?
Heading
I don't know, but now I'm out of position.
Sweeping.
Ah! My
Work
engines!
to be done.
Stop shooting my engines!
The tram's picking up pace. Stay
Come
frosty,
on,
kids.
girl. You can W the vehicles, so... Or the flying vehicles, the aircraft. So definitely use that to your advantage. I always try and kinetic blast medevacs,
Covering ground.
because they drop troops.
Pushing
That's
ahead.
obviously bad.
Right.
Yeah, take those out, take those out. Come on, come on. Oh, DPS, we gotta go north.
Taking a lot of damage here.
Stinking wraiths up here. Need juice. There we go.
Heading out.
And obviously always kinetic blast the higher health items, as they
We're out of the labs.
will
We're exposed out here until we
obviously
reach the
die
shuttle
quicker.
bay.
You know, kinetic
We
blast
lost
kills
an
almost
engine.
anything in one shot.
There's
Oh, this
there's
audio
5
bug
left.
is annoying, and misclicking
Safety's off.
buttons is annoying too.
I
There's
see
been
it.
an audio bug in Heart of the Swarm. I'm not really sure what it is, but it causes a lot of the audio to skip or repeat. It's slightly
Pushing
annoying.
ahead.
Ooh, that was a
Work to be
harder
done.
version. Look at that.
Target
Sky
identified.
Fury. Those are the
This is Kerrigan.
mercenary versions.
Pushing ahead.
I need juice. I'm out of juice here. Have I lost an
The tram's
engine yet?
taking
I don't
too
think
much
I've lost an
damage.
engine yet. Taking a lot of damage on all of them. Oh, I have lost one. Unfortunately. I think
Covering
we're almost
ground.
done though.
I can see the bay. We're almost there.
One more. There we go. We got that.
On the same
And
page.
oh, yes. Target the medic back. Come on. Actually, that may have
Siege
only
tank.
had a
I can
fire
take
bat
it out
in
with
it.
a kinetic blast.
Oh god, there's so many things now. Ignore the. Oh god. There we got it.
Done. Say again.
If you kill the fire bat, obviously the unit that came out of the medevac, then you can ignore the medevac. Did I
Right.
drop something?
Sweeping.
I don't know. I'm gonna kill it anyways. Eh, it left. There we go. We got through there. That was hectic. Again, not too worried about it. There's an achievement for leaving all 6 engines alive, but you can do that on normal
Work to be done.
or even a no
Right.
difficulty setting like casual.
I
So
gotcha.
a lot of the achievements are easier to get on lower difficulty settings, which I have gotten quite a few of those. I haven't done a lot of the hard ones yet just because
Heading
I
out.
didn't feel like it yet. I wanted to get this replay going,
Covering
basically.
ground.
This is a big siege tank. All right,
Yeah,
we're on
I
the
hear you.
final part of this mission now, and it's a boss fight. We're gonna fight
Time for
Archangel
some
here,
ready for
and I'm gonna queue up all my units there.
Target
And it's
identified.
pretty hard. It's
On the same page.
I mean, you're probably not gonna die. It's not gonna frustrate you to all end, but it's not easy.
Work to be
You
done.
gotta be smart. You gotta know
Pushing ahead.
what you're doing. You know, don't stand in the fire. That kind of stuff. If anybody plays World of Warcraft, it's basically like a boss in World of Warcraft.
Heading out.
Energy ball.
Target's locked.
He's gonna fly up every once in a while, drop units, that kind of thing. So avoid those.
On the same
There's
page.
nothing you can do about the NPCs. They just die. They do come in every once in a while, periodically
Heading out.
reinforce. And then
This is
he's
a
gonna
good
go into
time for a
phase 2,
kinetic
and my
blast.
own Marines are gonna block me and let me get
Kerrigan.
damaged. That sucks.
I got you.
Unfortunately, it is a predestination pattern. Predetermined, rather. Predestination. I'm not running very well. So you can dodge them perfectly. Now, I know them, but Kerrigan's not really doing what I want her to do. So I'm not dodging very well.
Heading out.
She keeps attacking instead of running. Probably just clicking bad, unfortunately.
Work to be done.
But yeah. So you can dodge a lot of the things fairly easy.
One
As long
woman
as
army.
you are paying attention.
Right. Pushing ahead.
Siege tank, that's not fair.
I got
Bloody
you.
siege tank. Oh, and try to avoid
A
the
lot of
center.
damage here.
He lands and does a lot of
gotcha.
damage. You'll notice
Heading
the
out.
reinforcement Marines have stopped
Sweeping.
coming. This phase is frankly the easiest. It's supposed to be his
Covering
big
ground.
bad phase 3, but
Work to be done.
he just turns and points and you
Covering
can just run
ground.
away. It's really
Sweeping.
easy. And again, there's a achievement for not getting damaged while fighting him, which I did, but I already earned the achievement, so that does not matter. And that is going to do it, guys. That is episode 2 of my Heart of the Swarm, a replay. Or I guess it is a replay for me, but let's play. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Please do thumbs up and subscribe, and tune into next episode. I have been Zoronden, and I will catch you all on the other side.